I Am Not a Number, written by Jenny K. Dupuis and Kathy Kacer. How would you feel if you were one day suddenly taken away from your family by an Indian agent and taken to a residential school where you were known by a number, couldn't speak your own language, and be the person who you truly are? Well, this is exactly what happened to Irene Cucci and her brothers. Indigenous educator Dr. Jenny K. Dupuis teams up with award-winning author Kathy Kacer to tell a true and personal story of Canada's residential school past. This is an excellent book to use for a read-aloud where students get the opportunity to learn so much about Canada's history of residential schools. This book definitely keeps every student engaged from cover to cover and has many opportunities for students to make connections, predictions, and what the theme of the book really is. I Am Not a Number is a multiple award-winning book which has been nominated for 12 awards and has won 4, one of which includes the Saskatchewan Young Readers' Choice Award 2017 Diamond Willow Award. Dr. Jenny K. Dupuis is also very interactive on Twitter, which is so awesome. This book is a great learning tool for all ages as it goes into explicit detail of what exactly happened to the students who attended residential schools. Don't use names here. All students are known by numbers. You are 759. Now, let's get rid of that hair. Sit up straight, she ordered. It was gray and lumpy and looked like the plaster my father had once used to fill some cracks in her wall. Next to the porridge was a piece of stale white bread. Sister Mary shoved me into a chair and turned away to fill a bedpan with hot coals from the stove. "Show me your hands," she said. "Please don't hurt me," I whispered. "Show me," she demanded. There was no escape. Slowly, I extended my arm straight out as Sister Mary lowered the hot bedpan onto my skin. I wanted to scream. Instead, I dug my teeth into my lower lip and squeezed my eyes shut as tightly as I could, counting the seconds until the sister lifted the pan. "That'll teach you to speak English here. You should be ashamed of yourself." With that, she walked away. I Am Not a Number has a direct connection to Social Studies Grade 6, Power and Authority, and can be directly linked to Outcome 6.3, Explore samples and explain how people may be affected by injustice or abuses of power. I Am Not a Number teaches character education such as empathy, prejudice, and tolerance, as well as teaches about history and social studies, which includes Canadian history, First Nations and Indigenous peoples, government and citizenship, as well as reflecting diversity. Based on the life of co-author Jenny K. Dupuis' grandmother, I Am Not a Number is a hugely necessary book that brings a terrible part of Canada's history to light in a way that children can learn from and relate to. When she goes home for summer holidays, Irene's parents decide never to send her and her brothers away ever again. But where will they hide? And what will happen when her parents disobey the law? Purchase I Am Not a Number to find out.